Hello there, guys. I have returned to YouTube. Today, I'm gonna be building the exterior of my dream home. More will be explained about that in the video. But either way, I hope you enjoy. My social medias are all linked in the description down below. Make sure to subscribe, like, and yeah, enjoy the video. Okay. Hey. As I probably mentioned in the intro, today we're building my dream house. Now, for the past, I don't know, well, since I've been playing Bloxburg, really, I have tried and failed to build my dream home. And I think that's because, sorry, and I think that's because, as I'm pretty young, and as you know, young children, we're kind of led to believe that like success equals like big house, nice car, but in a way, that's so wrong. You can be successful in other ways too. And just recently, I stayed with my family in Belfast, in Northern Ireland, and we stayed in this really pretty Victorian townhouse in Belfast. It was built in, I think, 1901, so just at the end of the Victorian period. And that kind of made me realize this is where I want to be, really. Now, the house, the furnishing wasn't exactly what I would want. It was, I'll try and put a picture up on screen if I can find it. But it wasn't exactly, it was very modern, and I think if you're gonna live in a house like that you know the history of it, you know it was built in 1901, you know it was, you know, I'd kind of want to make it more, you know, true to its time, if you will. But yeah, I'm a big history geek, and so that's kind of where I knew I wanted to be. But yeah, so I decided to finally build it. I texted my friend, not while I was there, but a few nights ago when I was like, it was late at night, I think it was like midnight, and I was like, I finally figured out what I want my dream house to be, and I said, it's a London Victorian townhouse, preferably haunted by the ghost of a musician. And I still stand by that. I still wanted to be haunted by the ghost of a musician that can serenade me on the piano. I think that would be really fun. Anyways, I kind of chopped and changed what I wanted the house to look like. Detail-wise, you probably saw me kind of changing the. I almost went for like a really like detailed exterior. Thank God I didn't, because there's 4 other houses that I would have had to copy that onto, and I don't have the patience for that. I don't know how detailed builders do their thing. It scared me, honestly. Anyways, I'm a little bit sick right now. You can probably hear it in my voice. I have a sore throat. It's getting better, thank God. But I kind of just wanted to get this video out, so that's why I'm pushing myself to do the voiceover. Speaking of voiceovers, the previous 2 videos I have on my channel, which I'm gonna keep up on my channel because I feel like that's important to keep my history. They don't have voiceovers because I was recording this on the family computer, but I finally got my own laptop that can run OBS and Roblox at the same time. So. So yeah. Anyways, speaking of my old videos, where have I been? They were uploaded 2 years ago. Oh no. Where have I been? I kind of just not got burnt out, but I got busy with other things. I sat a bunch of exams, and yeah, I kind of started a bunch of new hobbies that I'm really enjoying. Also took some time to focus on hobbies that I already have, pre-existing hung out with my friends a bunch, and yeah, I think I've definitely matured as an individual as well. I'd like to think. But yeah, that was interesting. What am I doing in this speed build? Oh yeah, I'm trying to decide the reference. I'll put the reference on screen if I can figure out how to. But the reference had these dormers, and they kind of had like a curved roof on them, and I tried to recreate that. But the curved roofs we have on Bloxburg aren't really great, and I was not building a custom one. So, so yeah. I did change a few things after the speed build. Mainly the roof. The roof I made with like ramps and basic shapes. But then I got into bed that night and I was like, wait. Could have just used slanted roofs. So I changed that, and then you'll see it later, but I placed a barbecue in back garden, and I forgot to colour it. So I coloured that. And here you see me attempting to build a staircase. Because this house has a basement level. A lot of the Victorian homes did have basement levels. That would be used for like servants, I believe. I haven't looked too deep into it. I haven't done a deep dive. But I think it housed the servants. And maybe the kitchens, I think. But yeah, a lot of them had basement levels, and so I included a basement level in mine. So in total, the house has 5 stories, which is insane. Anyways, I wanted to be able to access the basement level from like under the stairs, just to kind of compact it a bit. So I thought I had to build a custom staircase. Then I came to realize that we have. You'll see me delete this entire thing in just a minute. I realized we had the stairs that I needed that were like hollow underneath. Anyways, I was a mess building this. I woke up that morning with an illness, and so I was like, no. The speed build is sped up. I think I had to speed it up like 1,250%, which is crazy because I usually would just go like 500%. That usually does it. But embarrassing to say, the footage was 4 hours long when I put it into my editing software. 4 hours. Which is insane. Because I don't usually have that type of time in my hands. So yeah, this is going to be split up into 2 parts, which is the exterior, which is this part, and then the interior. Which I don't know when that will be out, but hopefully soon. If I don't forget. But yeah, the geography of this build, I like to think, if you've ever seen like Notting Hill in London, that was the vibes I was going for, I think. I want to live in London so badly. Oh my god, London. This is such a side rant. London is like my favorite place ever. It's so cool. A lot of people are like, why London? It's a dump, but like I'm like, no, London. It's so cool. I think London is the coolest place on earth. I went there last March, almost a year now, which is scary. How quick time passes. Oh, sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I thought it was so cool, and I wanted to live there so badly. I've wanted to live there for ages now, but when I went, it really set in stone the fact I want to live there. That's where I want to be. Oh, yeah. I had to voice lines while I was sick. I'm not going to tell you what for. Because I don't want to get in trouble. But it was for a Bloxburg film, and I had to voice lines for it because the deadline was today. The day I'm recording this voiceover was the deadline, and I wanted to deliver the lines before the deadline because I always think like, oh, you know, if you're not on time, you're late. Sorry, if you're on time, you're late. So I wanted to get the lines delivered before the deadline, so I had to push myself Thank God I did, because I think if I had tried to voice the lines today, I'd sound even more terrible, because I'm in, like, that recovery stage. Where, like, you don't sound great. And also my nose is blocked today, so thank God I recorded the lines when I did, when my nose wasn't blocked, and it was just a sore throat. I offered to re-record the lines, but they said no. It's okay. Apparently I did perfect, which I'm delighted about. But yeah, when it comes out, I will let you know on my social medias, probably on my Twitter. I love posting on Twitter. I don't like Twitter as like a, well, X now, isn't it? I don't like X as like a a platform, but I love posting on it. It's so fun. I'm quite active over there. It should be in the description of this video, so go follow me. Sorry, I had to cough. But it was disgusting, so I didn't want to, like... Anyways, yeah, it's a really small role, but hopefully it will lead to bigger roles in the future. I'm hoping so, anyways. But yeah, it was fun recording them and working with the person I worked with. They're really nice. A pleasure to work with, really, and message with. And I've been a fan of theirs as well for a while, so it was cool to work with them. But yeah, this is the roof. Bro, I don't know why I put myself through such a traumatic experience trying to do the side of the roof when I could have just used slanted roofs. At least I realized it, and I'm not like still struggling to this day. Okay, the garage. You're gonna think I'm crazy for this. We're putting a garage in a Victorian townhouse. I was watching. There's this YouTube channel called Luxury Home Show, and they tour like a really like expensive houses in the UK. And they recorded this, like, it wasn't a Victorian townhouse. It was like a recreation of one, like it was a new build, but it was mimicking that like Victorian townhouse feel. And they had this, like, it in the basement. They had a garage, and like there's like a ramp in the back of the house leading to like a garage, and like the surrounding house, like the houses like next to them also had garages. So I thought that was really cool. And like for practicality in Bloxburg, I don't like the looks of Bloxburg cars generally. Like, I like the looks of the really expensive ones, but I'm not gonna buy a really expensive one. Are you crazy? So, but I like the practicality of having a car in the game so that I can like get around the map quicker. So I put a garage. I copied that house. Here you can see me just filling in gaps in the windows in the surrounding houses. Oh, sorry. I colored them all black. I don't know. It's depending on plot data, I might have my friends decorate the surrounding houses. Depending on plot data, because the exterior alone, I've deleted some things now, like the roof, like the unnecessary detailing on the roof. Like I used to the roof, so I'm never gonna get over that. Anyways, I've deleted some things, so that might have brought it down. But the last time I checked the plot data, it was at 15%. So, and I want to make a really like pretty custom interior as well. So I don't know if the plot data is gonna be crazy. So I don't know if I'm gonna have room to let my friends decorate the surrounding houses. Anyways. Oh, sorry, I have to cough. I sound terrible. Terrible. I don't sound like this usually, I promise. I usually sound less obnoxious. Yeah. I think I did quite well in this house. All honesty, I don't know. I was pretty happy with how it came out. And my friend, she's a really good builder, my friend. Her name is Orthy. I tag her a lot on my X, my Twitter. She's an amazing builder on Bloxburg. Like her stuff is insane. I will never be on that level. And even she said it looked really good. She was like 8. I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So if she thinks it's good, honestly, that's good enough for me. Yeah. The back garden. The back garden. I loved the back garden in this house. Um, the vibe I was going for. I wanted to like a I the style I like is like it's like a mix of like old money, dark academia, Victorian. Um, but the back gardens I was seeing on Pinterest, or the backyards I was seeing on Pinterest, they didn't really. I couldn't really find any that matched that vibe, so I kind of just had to wing it. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. Honestly, I would if I had a back garden in London anyways. I think that's a privilege. So I guess, you know, be happy for what you want. The table I put in between these chairs, I really wanted a table there, but it just didn't fit. You'll see me go back and delete that. Because it just doesn't. There's the barbecue I was talking about. That I forgot to color. If you're curious, I colored it all black. You'll probably see it in the interior build anyways, but yeah. The only reason I decorated the exterior, or like the garden, is because one, I thought it would be really boring if I just did the the exterior, like the building, and then two, I thought the video would be too short. I was sorely mistaken. I could have got away with just doing the exterior building, but no, I decorated the garden too. So, oh, that was another thing I changed. You'll see me in a minute making the little fire pit. Here we go. Yeah, I'm making it like inset into the ground. I didn't notice this until after I finished recording. But the couch actually sticks out of the the fence. So I scooched that in a little bit so that it doesn't stick out. Not that you care, but I thought I'd let you know anyways. It didn't feel like it took me very long. Well, it obviously did because it took me 4 hours, but it didn't feel like 4 hours when I was building this. But we're coming to the end of the speed build, so I'm gonna love you and leave you. And yeah, enjoy the pictures.